channel. Today we are looking at the newest Harvest Moon Winds of Anthos gameplay trailer. This game has been pretty much a mystery, honestly. Like, they've given us some screenshots. I actually did make a video about my, first impressions of those. But a couple days ago, at the time of this recording, they have actually released a gameplay trailer for this game. And I gotta say, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Listen, I know there are Natsume Harvest Moon haters out there. If you didn't know, them and the people that make Story of Seasons, they kind of split. And now Story of Seasons has all the talent, in my opinion. Yeah, the Harvest Moon games have not been good recently. So this has been a weird thing to see. Harvest Moon seems to be back. And today we're going to look at the trailer. We're going to discuss it. We'll watch it in full first. Then we'll discuss it and then probably go piece by piece. So let me know what you think of everything we see today. Pat, play the trailer. Let's go.
Rated E for everyone.
So this is the PlayStation trailer, by the way. But it's coming to Switch. It's coming to Xbox. Let me know what you think. I have thoughts. We got the farming here. Okay, I'll look at the animal stuff. I have seen this trailer, but I've only watched it once. We got fishing. The water looks pretty nice there. We got some events, which are always cool. A little pet race thing. Our first look at the Harvest Goddess. I believe there are some marriage candidates that we can see, possibly. Different seasons. We got a lot to talk about. Listen, you put foliage and fall things in a game, I'm gonna freak out. We got some photo stuff. Okay. Dude, I'm actually hyped for this game. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? So there you go. Winds of Anthos, September 26th. Oh, it doesn't say it on this trailer. I think I saw another trailer before, but it PS4, Xbox, Switch, PS4 and PS5, Switch and Xbox. So let me know what you think. We're going to watch this again. I'm probably going to slow it down more. My first thoughts, just watching this, is it looks good. It looks pretty good. Now, we'll get into... Okay, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. I don't want to over-explain. Okay. How do I stop this? Go back. Okay. This first shot right here and just the way that the characters move, I could be wrong on this, but I believe some of the people that make the Pokemon games are working on this. And definitely the way the characters are moving, I can see that for sure. This does really remind me of the more modern Pokemon Switch games. I get a lot of Arceus. I get a lot of Scarlet Violet, which could be a good or a bad thing. But I think the art style is pretty nice. I really like the water effects that we're seeing so far. We have a nice little town up here. Okay, so the trailer makes it seem like it's open world, but I kind of think like it's a little bit more linear than we probably think. Like, it is probably like an open world map, but it's like open world linear, if you know what I mean. So there's definitely limits, I think. So let's keep going. So we have different biomes here. Oh, let's go back. This kind of reminds me of the last, was it the last Harvest Moon game on the Switch? There was different biomes. There was like a desert area and stuff like that. So that seems to be returning. We have a snow area. The reason why I say like open world linear is because a lot of this back here, you can see my mouse, right? Yeah. A lot of this stuff back here, there's not a ton of definition and detail to it. So I think you do have an open world-ish, but I don't know if like Breath of the Wild, for example. If you see anything, you can pretty much go to it. I don't think that's going to be the case. Some weird waterfall things. Okay, so we got to look at the farming. Farming, you know, seems pretty basic. You got your basic tools. You gotta hoe the land and plant the plants, you know. Crops look really good. We saw this town in earlier screenshots before, but looks like we have corn and eggplant. Looks like we're harvesting here, so we have tomatoes, eggplant, gold, silver, corn. We have a look at the barn here. So this is a feed bin. You can make feed, take out feed. Pretty standard stuff. But interesting, it like automatically fills up. So that's kind of cool. We do have the fishing like shown for the first time. I think what it's going to do is like once you see this, you hit A. And then you have to like tire the fish out. And then when it gets tired, then you reel it in. I think so. We only see a little bit of it. But you can kind of see that meter right there. So there is fishing. I want to go back to this screen here. So we start seeing events. I love events in old Harvest Moon and then, you know, the modern Story of Seasons games. But I've been noticing that a lot of the events in modern farming games have been just like a cutscene or something. So it kind of takes you out of it. You know, you wait like all month for this fall festival and then it's just a cutscene. So I like events that you can actually participate in. Again, this might be an early build. It doesn't say anywhere like gameplay not final or whatever, but look when they pan past the characters, the world behind it is very bare. That's my only complaint so far. Like it's very bare. So we got to look at the horse racing event, I guess. Seems pretty basic. You know, you have your linear path here. You collect the carrots for a little boost. But I think stuff like this is really cute, though. You go through the things. We have a pet racing thing, kind of. I don't think it's just dogs, because isn't that a bunny or a rabbit or something? But these three are dogs, so that's kind of cool. And then the facial expression on all the characters, we'll see better ones later, but it definitely reminds me of more modern Pokemon stuff, which again could be a good or bad thing, but I kind of like the expressions and stuff. And then we see more of the worlds, and I gotta say, there's not a ton here. I don't know if it's gonna render in. This right here is kind of like your Zelda moment where, man, I can explore all of this. So I don't know if this is going to be like the biggest area and then the other areas like the snow biome and desert biome are going to be a little bit more linear. This excites me though. I want to explore, man. So we get some of the goddess characters and stuff. We see some of the romanceable characters, I'm assuming, right? Like I think this is us or something, and then I think she might be I don't know who is and who isn't. I think the characters that are a little bit more detailed probably are the romanceable options. See some of the dialogue here. We do see, so this was probably my least favorite thing shown. I like the snow area, don't get me wrong. But in one world, am I mixing the game names? I don't think so. But there's basically a mechanic where you can move your farm. And you have to move your farm and you can grow specific things based on which biome you're in. So right here, we're seeing them move their farm. So I didn't like the mechanic personally. Let's actually read what that said. Oops, I keep skipping it. Do you want to move to this location? It will take 1 day to move. Any crops growing in your field will remain there. So yeah, you have basically like you have multiple farms that you need to go back and forth from. You know, you have to take care of different crops in those biomes. So you move your farm. And this is weird. This is kind of cool, actually. We have ice tomatoes. Oh, I'm blocking that. I blocked the other things too. I just realized we have ice tomatoes, and then we have snowman, like a snowman thing that we can harvest. Looks like we also have ice corn in the back. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Mysterious watermelon that somehow looks like a snowman. Its crunchy texture is addictive. Very few have ever seen it. So yeah, it looks like if you grow watermelon in this biome, it turns to a snowman. That's kind of cute. I like that. We have more NPC interactions. I'm guessing this is like a little mini cutscene in the story somehow. It's giving Pokemon though. This right here, I really like some of the things coming up. Look how beautiful this festival cutscene is. I'm assuming this is like a harvest fall festival thing. Look how nice. Okay, if I told you this was the next Pokemon game, you would believe me, right? It's giving Pokemon bad in a good way. But this is a nice cutscene, dude. I like this. This is adorable. So you can like tame wild animals. Is this Pokemon? I don't know. So you can like tame this Asian black bear. I like that. He's super cute. It was at this point in the trailer, Pat was won over. This is just a simple selfie mode, but look how expressive and fun this looks. Am I alone in this? I hope I don't read the comments and people are like, Pat, you're insane. Look at how expressive these characters are. Look at her. We got a lot to unpack in this little frame right here. Look at how expressive she is. Look at the shadows. Like, this looks pretty good. Dinosaur? Why not, right? It looks like we're in a freaking volcano. I gotta say, this little picture thing got me excited. You can zoom it in and out. We do have Doc Jr. returning from the other Harvest Moon game. Oops, sorry. The chickens run off again, so this looks like it's like a mini quest. Dude, like, what are we thinking about this? This cutscene right here is beautiful too. Looks like we have some meaty story here. I don't know, man. Like, I think this trailer seriously won me over. I was very skeptical before, but it kind of won me over. Now listen, I'm just gonna like let this loop. Can we let this loop? Whatever, I'll play it again. I will say that I'm still skeptical because it's Harvest Moon. It's Natsume. It's modern Natsume. But I gotta say, it looks like a fun game to play. It looks like there's actual care put into this. I feel like the art style, more than anything, they look like they have their style now. Some of the other Harvest Moon games looked very mobile game-y, you know? They looked very cheapy. This looks like a Switch game. You know, this looks like a modern Switch game, for better or worse, but it looks like a modern Switch game. It looks like there's going to be a lot of things to do. I'm still skeptical. I think you guys should be too. I will be doing a day one stream of this, a day one sort of first look, first opinion video. So if that interests you, definitely subscribe for more. Is Harvest Moon back? I don't know, but it looks fun. Like I'm down for this. What was the date again? September, right? September 26th. I think it was really smart of them to break up the release from A Wonderful Life that like just came out here in North America. I think it was smart to give that a little bit of time. People will probably be done with that game by then. And I'm willing to give it another shot. I know that there are Natsume haters out there, and for good reason. But I'm hyped. I got like, this is one of my most anticipated games for the rest of the year. And like, that's alongside of like Mario Wonder and stuff. Like, I'm very excited for this. Let me know. Am I overreacting? I don't know. Will you be buying this? Will you be waiting for me to waste my money on this? Let me know in the comments. But we do have some gameplay. I will link this trailer in the description. And I will see you guys later. A good Harvest Moon game. How long has it been?